Good afternoon, my friends. My name is Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. A very friendly fellow on Facebook asks me what samsara is, what nirvana is, and how does one transcend samsara and get to nirvana. Okay, here's the deal. If you really want to confuse and obfuscate things, you need a scholar and a fundamentalist. I wasted many years being a scholar and a fundamentalist, did not like the results that I got. So, over the course of time, I transformed into a rational, liberal pragmatist. And so I'll give you the definitions and the process from the latter point of view. Many scholars and fundamentalists alike agree that samsara is cravings and sufferings, and nirvana is the cessation of cravings and sufferings, and as long as you have sufferings, you can't be a Buddha. Well, that's great if you want to keep the rubes coming back every week for more lessons and more donations. But it ain't what Buddha taught. Buddha taught that before he was enlightened, he had sufferings. After he was enlightened, he had sufferings. What then was the difference? Before he was enlightened, sufferings were the boss of Gautama. That's the guy who eventually became known as the Buddha. After enlightenment, the sufferings were still there, but they were no longer his boss. They no longer pulled his marionette strings. And that's it. The secret to transcending samsara, to accomplishing the liberation from the tyranny of suffering that is nirvana, or nibbana, is mindfulness, insight, and loving kindness. Now, it's not just being able to rattle those three things off like a contestant on Jeopardy. It's not it's about mastering them. What does it look like when we've mastered those three things? We're able to perform them spontaneously, habitually, easily, and effectively. Kind of like riding a bike. When you were a little tot, you learned how to ride a bike, your handlebars were all over the place, and you were wibbly wobbly, and you probably gave your poor mom a heart attack. But you got good, and you calmed down, and eventually you could ride a bike while carrying conversation, or having a sexual fantasy, or eating an apple, or all the above. And eventually you could ride a bike spontaneously, habitually, easily, and effectively. The same thing comes with mindfulness, insight, and loving kindness. And there you go. Find a teacher who will work with you. One who won't charge you an arm and a leg, preferably one who will charge you nothing, and who will work with you weekly. I can't tell you, many people say, my teacher is Rinpoche, blah, blah, blah. And I see him once every 2 years. I sit in a crowd of 1,000 people and listen to him. Therefore, he's my teacher. No, you're not his student, you're his audience member. If he doesn't know your name, if he isn't in your business weekly, he ain't your teacher. And you're just fooling yourself. I'll never forget the young woman who said, I studied with the Dalai Lama. You studied with the Dalai Lama? Tell me more. Well, I sat in an auditorium with 3,000 people and heard him talk once. That's studying with the Dalai Lama? That's what I call pumping up your self-importance. And I don't know why I'm talking like this. It just kind of strikes my fancy right now. So find a teacher who will call you on your crap, who will help you to not only learn Buddha's techniques and Lao Tzu's techniques, but master them. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Look down below in the doodly-doo for more free stuff. Shabbat Shalom.